Sinaloa cartel's message to members: stop making fentanyl or die. Good.
Wow.
Crime group yields to intensifying U.S. law enforcement pressure and is kidnapping or killing producers who defy its ban on trafficking the opioid. Good.
Interesting.
Good. I'm with them. The military decides to go after the cartel. The cartels are fucked.
Right.
I mean, they start airstriking cartels with jets.
Gnarly.
That's a wrap.
Yeah. Crazy. How crazy is that? How like the fentanyl these days is mixed with trank, or it's trank. Have you heard of that?
What's trank?
Trank is fentanyl mixed with a horse tranquilizer. So the horse tranquilizer makes the fentanyl last much longer, is my understanding. Jamie's probably looking it up right now. But the trank is a horse tranquilizer. They mix it with fentanyl, I think, to make it last longer and make it more powerful. And the fucked up thing is it's so toxic, they all inject it. It's so toxic that it's so poisonous in your body that your body's trying to get rid of it. So it creates these massive sores where the drug is trying to get out.
I saw that in Russia.
Yeah, and no, it's here now, dude, big time. People are getting sepsis and having to get their limbs amputated. It's really, really gnarly.
Xylazine is making the deadliest drug threat in our country that our country has ever faced. Fentanyl even deadlier, said Administrator Milgram. DEA seized xylazine and fentanyl mixtures in 48 of 50 states. The DEA laboratory system is reporting that in 2022, approximately 23% of fentanyl powder and 7% of fentanyl pills seized by the DEA contain xylazine.
Watching like drug documentaries and like interviews with like drug addicts and like, DEA agents, like all that kind of stuff is just kind of fascinating to me because I don't have a drug problem, and it's just interesting to me how people like will choose to go down that road over and over and over, even though it just seems like the worst thing ever. But the addicts, when they talk about being on fentanyl, they'll choose the xylazine now with the fentanyl because it's much better. If you're a heroin addict, you can't even find heroin these days. You can't get heroin. It's all fentanyl.
Really?
Yeah. I've had a few different friends die from fentanyl. They thought they were buying a baggie of cocaine and partying and just dropped dead. Yeah. What do you think about parents sending test kits with kids to go to parties so they can test the drugs?
Well, it's certainly better than not testing it and taking it.
Right.
Obviously, the best thing would be to don't take any drugs. But, especially when kids are drinking, you're fucking, all your judgment goes out the window. You're not thinking straight. You're drunk. And then someone offers Coke and there's peer pressure. And you're like, I'll try it. And then next thing you know, you're dead. If there was a method of testing, and I know they use that a lot at raves, because that was one of the issues at raves, was that people were buying MDMA, and that was laced with fentanyl.
For sure.
They would wind up overdosing with that.
Yeah.
That's fucking scary shit, man.